Super Dirt Week, racing's biggest party, is all new this year. It's racing, music, camping, and a huge Saturday night finale. See your dirt car racing heroes battle wheel to wheel all week for a chance at glory. Get your tickets at superdirtweek.com or call 844-DIRT-TICKS. The 52nd running of Super Dirt Week, October 7th through the 12th. Be there.
ESPN Radio.
Fridays and Mondays, the best days of the week. Why? Because Mondays are the after sports and lots to talk about. Friday, there's lots of guessing for sports and predicting and pretending like I know what the hell I'm talking about. Because I don't. Here we are, though. It's the sports show. It's Cody Mack. ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1 on a Friday afternoon. It's surprisingly gorgeous out. So, I mean, if you're getting ready to hunker down for the last little bit of work, don't go home. Go. You got diarrheas. Got to get out of there. But then you really don't to go diarrheas and then go apple picking or something. Because the rest of the weekend is all about some sports. We got lots of sports to talk about today. There's the Yankees clinching. I didn't even get to the Mets yesterday. I can't not give the Mets some love. Here, let me. Usually can burp on command a little bit. I was trying to give the Mets some love. We'll talk about that pretty decent at parts NFL game last night at Thursday Night Football and the upcoming NFL games. Maybe some of the better games coming up this weekend and some of the better college games this weekend. But, like I said last night, that was a pretty impressive victory by the Yankees. It was a pretty impressive series. I was wondering how their pitching was going to hold up this entire postseason, and it hasn't been bad at all. Not bad at all, including their ace last night, Garrett Cole. He did real good. Man, not bad. So they close out the Royals. They head on to the ALCS, waiting for the winner of the Guardians-Tigers game 5, which is tomorrow. However, if you're going to plan on your whole day around that game, it has been moved. The Tigers-Guardians game for tomorrow, it's supposed to be, I think, either 5 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Either way, it's none of those o'clocks. It's 1 o'clock. They moved it up due to impending weather, which if you're going to have bad weather later on in the day, that doesn't give me hope for if you start the game at 1. That means that by the end of the game, it'll be bad weather. So hopefully they get that in or don't start it. All right, they moved it to 7 a.m., a deciding game 5, 7 a.m., right? I bet the Yankees wouldn't mind that. All right, so last night, Yankees-Royals. Yankees got up kind of quick with a Soto RBI. And then Gleyber Torres got up and made it 2-zip. And then there was another run scored, which you will hear right now.
Now Juan Soto, 3 for 10 in the series with 3 walks. Through the right side for a base hit. Torres being waved home. It's juggled in right field by Pham, so it's a moot point, and the Yankees immediately jump in front 1-0.
It's a base hit and an RBI for Juan Soto. What a great beginning for the Yanks in games where runs are so tough to come by.
Yeah, they needed that. That was pretty big to get out real quick like that, and then with Gleyber Torres stepping up as well.
The Yankees have runners at the corners with 2 out. Back to the top for Gleyber Torres. Line drive to right that's going to drop for a base hit. Torres comes through. Verdugo trots home. Birdie sprints to third. 2-0 Yanks.
What a series Torres has had so far. Remember, in game one, he hit that home run off Walker, and now another big hit to drive in a run here in the fifth.
And then when the Yankees getting up another run there, the Royals tried to kind of make it a game. They put on their rally caps, if you will. Remember the rally monkey from the Angels? Am I dating myself growing up? I don't even know if they were the Anaheim Angels. When they needed help, they put a picture of a monkey up on the scoreboard, and it would jump up and down, and then the team would do good. Rally monkey. So they maybe they showed some rally monkey action, although they ended up just maybe getting like this one run, although it was real close.
A drive to left center field. Verdugo in pursuit. He will not get there. Up against the wall. Win around third. He's going to score the Royals' first run. And Kauffman Stadium comes alive again in the sixth.
Well, good hitting here from Pasquantino. Might be the fastest player in baseball. Simple run for him around the bases. Pasquantino with a double. But we said that Cole pursues efficiency. Only 84 pitches here with 2 outs in the seventh.
Here's the guy who's given him trouble, Tommy Pham. Pair of singles. Around 400 lifetime against Cole. Toward the hole, he's 3 for 3. And the tying run will come to the plate.
So the tying run is at the plate. Kyle Isbell with 2 down in the bottom of the seventh. Yankees lead 3-1.
Isbell had 8 regular season home runs. Sends this one to deep right. Back goes Soto by the bullpen. And he's got it with his back against the bullpen fence. On a different night, without the wind, this might very well be a tie game.
But it was not, and the Yankees go on to victory, and that is basically all she wrote. Not basically, it is. That's the end of the Royals season, which went, okay, there we go, microphone, be careful. That went very well for the Royals. I didn't think the Royals were going to have a year like that. They traded away a couple players. They made some moves. They signed some guys in the offseason, and off they went. So it was actually pretty impressive. Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. Here, I'm them. Pat them on the head. Good for them. Good for you. You did a good job there. You're a good little soldier. Good little soldier. You picked them right out of the lineup. Donk, 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 donk. What I thought it would be cool to do is there were some big old hits in this game. I said hits. Big old hits in this game. One of them being that Giancarlo Stanton giant home run. Aaron Judge was clutch. I like to think of some other big moments in some Yankee postseason history, because that's what I like to do. When I see things like that in sports happen, I go, oh, remember the time that the other thing similar happened? And so I thought it'd be kind of neat on a Friday to play some of the Yankees' other awesome postseason moments, and maybe even do something similar with the Mets to satisfy your guys' local baseball playoff needs, as we could end up with a Mets-Yankees World Series. I'm not trying to jinx anything. I'm just saying. I'm sure Paulie would like me to jinx something because, his Padres and Dodgers go tonight. Paulie decked out, by the way, in full Padres baseball jersey and hat and baseball cleats. He's also got the baseball pants pulled up to his knees. He's also walking around spitting sunflower seeds at everybody. So there's that for Paulie. All right, so cool. Let's check out some other Yankees big postseason moments. I very well remember this one. It would be, and I'm sure a lot of you do too, the Braves got up on the Yankees 2 games in the World Series, and then they got up again in the next game, and then the Yankees started to come back, and it was capped off with Jim Leyritz just crushing a home run.
2-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Deep left field. Playing back. Andrew Jones at the wall. Looking. Goodbye. Home run. Tie game. Jimmy Leyritz has tied this game up on a 3-run homer.
Everybody out of the dugout. Another breaking ball. We were talking about bad breaking balls from rollers. You actually give the hitter too much credit. You speed up his bat. The biggest home run for Jimmy Leyritz in this postseason. second of the postseason, reminiscent of the game-winning home run he had against Seattle in last year. Watch the breaking ball. Don't even have to worry. It's going to be hanging inside where it was. Leyritz gets good extension. 3-run homer, and the Yankees have come all the way back.
Because you got to be careful with those hanging balls. You hang your balls, they're going to get smacked. I'm telling you right now. Tried and true. Words of wisdom from Cody Mack. I'm telling you right now. Pretty cool. That was one of my favorite sports teams of all time, those mid-90s Braves teams. Also, neat little fun fact was that I used to have a butt ton of Mark Lemke signed baseball cards because my dad worked with his sister. So I don't have them now, but if I did, I could offer you some signed Mark Lemke baseball cards. Huh? No? All right, whatever. Another one a lot of you older people will remember is obviously the classics. The classics from Reggie Jackson hitting 3 home runs, 3 swings, 3 home runs. Unreal. Mr. October. Literally 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 home runs.
World Series for Reggie Jackson, despite all the palaver about his discontent with Billy Martin as he comes up with his 3rd home run of the series. Quickly, the Yankees go ahead.
There's another one. Second pitch, second hit, second home run.
First pitch, right in his wheelhouse, as Don Siva would say. Reggie Jackson now well on his way to becoming the most valuable player in the 1977 World Series if the Yankees go on to win. Reggie Jackson has seen 2 pitches in the strike zone tonight, 2, and he's hit them both in the seat.
What about number 3? Spoiler, I already told you. He does this.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, what a blow. What a way to top it off.
Unreal. And he hits a 3rd home run. And then this final one, I remember watching this in a frat house in Cortland with my friends when Aaron Boone did this to Boston in the 11th inning.
Jose Contreras is warming in the Yankees bullpen. Rivera has pitched brilliantly. Now we're tied at 5 as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Here's Aaron Boone to lead off. His first at-bat of the game. There's a fly ball deep to left. It's on its way. There it goes. And the Yankees are going to the World Series. Aaron Boone has hit a home run. The Yankees go to the World Series for the 39th time in their remarkable history. Aaron Boone down the left field line. They are waiting for him at home plate, and now he dives into the scrum. The Yankees win it 6-5.
And will they maybe get to the World Series for whatever number it is this time? Because that was number 39, but they've been there several times since then. But I don't know the number. What number I do know is 315-437-7644. If you want to call and chat, reminisce about old home runs, stuff like that. If you feel like we can do that. How about we come back and I will do the same thing for the Mets on a fun Friday, because that's what we're doing. We're just having fun. We're reminiscing. We're going to the weekend. We'll talk NFL in a little while. We'll talk some college football. Fridays are so great, especially in Central New York. It looks nice outside. Looks real great. Look at the birds chirping, the sun shining. If you're watching on QSportsTalk.com, don't mention that the blinds are closed and I'm playing pretend. It's gorgeous out. It's ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. Nothing playing right?
Wheatgrass Hollow Hops Brewfest.
Want to have a little fun?
Saturday, October 19th at the New York State Fairgrounds.
No, that was
Gather
me.
your
That was
coven
on me,
of
brother.
beer buffs and sample more than 100 wicked craft brews.
I was wondering. I was just about to.
No
bring it
matter
up,
which
like,
poison you prefer to pick, you'll find it here.
Love y'all.
IPAs, sours, lagers, they're all on tap.
They're ready, Master. They're ready.
Come in your fun or frightening finest and enter the Fair Deli Costume Contest with categories including spooky season. The Sweetgrass Hollow Hops Brew Fest, Saturday, October 19th at the New York State Fairgrounds.
Get your tickets at hollowhops.com. That's hollowhops.com.
Because you're never too old to get dressed up and have fun for Halloween.
Hey there, Central New York. This is Dan, the owner of the Wildcat Sports Club in Camilla. Do you have something to celebrate? Whether it's a graduation, engagement, or just a weekend get-together for a big day, the Wildcat Sports Club has you covered. We cater any event, offering a delicious spread including knocked-up pizza and award-winning wings, to salads, pastas, and full entrees. With us, your party will be a home run. Call us today at 315-487-2222. Swing by our location, 3680 Northern Avenue, Camilla. Let's make your event unforgettable with the Wildcat Sports Club. See you there.
Hi, I'm Mr. Carlos, sales director for the Nye Automotive Group, and Dan has me on a secret mission to find more inventory to fit everyone's budget. Well, I'm taking off now. I'll let Dan take it from here. Dan, are you there? Hello, Central New York, your favorite car guy here. I've been getting so many requests to get Little Nicky off the air. Don't tell him that, though. That I had to send him on a wild goose chase to find more inventory. So until he returns, I'm making all the decisions. And let's be honest, when my team calls me, they get the deals that typically don't make sense because, well, I want volume. And to me, that makes the most sense. So this month, I'm discounting everything we have in the lot. That combined with over 40 lenders, loyal PRs, and
What's up, Q Sports Talk? Ooh. First college baseball game. Nice. Falcon Park out in Auburn. All right. Just have a little drizzle tomorrow, Gavendo, in the morning, and then you're good, man. My video won't load. And Q Sports Talk, so I can't see myself. But oh well. I'm assuming you can see me. Can you guys see me? Thank you, Mom.
1986 clear wax packs because there's a pretty good basketball.
That's funny. Wait, did I?
The answer is the 1986-87 unopened box set of Fleer basketball cards, which recently sold for $50,190. The pound of pure gold is around $32,464, depending on the price of gold when it's sold. Your best guess is brought to you by Pawn Pro, Erie Boulevard in Syracuse, where you can buy, sell, or trade. At Pawn Pro, they'll tell you what it's worth, so you don't have to guess. Find them online at pawnpro.com. Each week at the Traveling Gnome Diner, our kitchen takes a culinary trip to different countries.
Oh, culinary trip to different countries. My name's Rick Delia. I'm a big friggin' nerd. Oh.
7991 State Route 31, Bridgeport. Open 7 days a week.
Want to save hundreds on your next brand name bed? Go to Mattress Express in Western Lights in the Price Chopper Plaza. It's our big store with all of our new products, but it's also our regional clearance center. Call 1-800-NEW-BEDS or just stop in.
Hey folks, it's Tom Gilmore here at Parquet. Happy Halloween.
Shut up, Tom. We're slashing prices. Come down to
Ooh, I don't like this one where she's mean. It scares me. Here we go!
Call me at 315-598-8118.
Catch Crunch Hockey tonight at 6:45. Home of the Syracuse Crunch. ESPN 97.7, 100.1, 1200 and 1440 AM. Watch your favorite ESPN Syracuse sports talk shows on QSportsTalk.com.
Jumping music, slick DJs, fog machines and laser rays. Look at weekend cuz because weekends were jumping music, slick DJs, fog machines and laser rays. Look at weekend cuz here I come because weekends were made for fun. I work hard every day. It's all work, there's no play. With the
We're back.
on my back,
Here we are.
he don't give me any
The Sports Show
sit down. I did
with Cody Mack. That's me. That's my name.
weekends gonna be.
Oh, Oh, there was such an easy mom joke right there, and I didn't go for it. I want to. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I'm not your mom's backs. I'm not going to be doing this next week, am I? All right, we're back on 97.7 and 100.1 ESPN Radio. Get on the phone if you want. Tell me if you want me back next week or not. 315-437-7644. You can get on over there and we can chat about things. I know there is a Cuse game tomorrow. I know. There's a Cuse game. And here's the thing. If they don't score more points than NC State this weekend, say Syracuse goes down to NC State Saturday night, NC State scores more points. Syracuse scores less points. Kyle McCord throws an interception or two, and NC State maybe runs it back. They won't win. If, stick with me, say Kyle McCord throws 4 touchdowns, 400 yards, defense plays spectacular, special teams plays even better, NC State scores less points than Syracuse, Syracuse wins the game. Why you guys do so much analysis around here? That's really pretty much all it takes right there, my friends. How about this? I did the fun thing for the Yankees. I was going to do it for the Mets yesterday, but as I got going, I was like, well, what if the Yankees win too? Then I could do it together, and it would be a whole fun little Friday thing. So I'm going to do that. So this is the setup, which I'm sure you're very well familiar with yesterday with the Mets. But I wanted to get to you guys to hear the Francisco Lindor home run because it was wicked cool. I was a big fan of, I don't like the Mets, but I like baseball and I like crowds. And it was just a cool atmosphere, I say begrudgingly through my teeth as an Atlanta Braves fan. So let's just take a chat down for a sec, and we'll just listen to the cool setup, and then the Francisco Lindor, pretty much just one of the coolest Grand Slams ever. Let's get to that.
You just have to keep your mind, focused on one pitch at a time.
Hard hit ball by Martinez, past Stott in the center field. The leadoff man is on base for the second consecutive inning. And for the 4th time tonight for New York, trying to scratch home a run.
I'm kind of surprised they were pitching JD in, but I thought they would have just flooded.
Playing a little bit in at third. Big swing on a slider, 0-1. A bouncer, that one gets away from Real Muto, and Martinez will cruise into scoring position.
They're loading them up. This is when they're loading them up. Here we go.
No chance. No, you got no chance as a catcher. You got no chance to block this ball. You're just trying to knock it down with your glove. We keep kind of joking about 50-footers, but again, that ball almost hits in the grass.
And not the fun grass that you can see me. What?
Bouncer again, gets away from Real Muto, and Martinez and Marte each advance into scoring position with nobody out.
Listen to that crowd.
We just talked about he'd been kind of wild this inning. Second wild pitch of the inning. Gets the runners to second and third with nobody out.
And it's ball 4 to Taylor. And here comes Alvarez with the bags loaded for the 3rd time for New York tonight. Highest leverage to your most trusted arms. The 2-1. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone! Grand slam! And Lindor puts the Mets on top. The biggest swing of the season for New York.
Wow. Unreal. That was pretty cool, man. I did not realize that was the 3rd time that the Mets had the bases loaded that game. So you're just asking for trouble when you're doing that, man. Sheesh. So the fun part, well, the Grand Slam. But I like to go back and see some older things. So what I did was went and checked out some of the Mets' all-time greatest postseason home runs, and there were a couple I remembered, a couple I did not, a couple I had to suffer through. Some I think Paulie did, like the 1969 World Series. I think he was 20 something early college days for Paulie to see the 1969 World Series of Al Weiss hitting a home run, solo shot to left, and the Mets would never trail again. Huh? No, not so much. I do remember Benny Agbayani. Remember that? Benny Agbayani taking the Mets in the playoffs for a nice little run where, let's see, where did it go? There's the fun stat. Oh, he played in 14 games for the Mets that postseason, hitting 13 of them. Good for him. And then you've got other ones that sound kind of like this that I remember, which I really don't wanna. In the bottom of the 10th inning, tie game against the Braves, Todd Pratt gets on up. And I think you kind of know what's going to happen because it's not a segment of the Braves striking out baseball players.
As long as, that's hit well to center field. Finley goes back. It's over. It's over. Todd Pratt, one of the most unlikely heroes, has hit it to dead center field. The Mets have won it in 10, 4-3.
Unreal. Yep, there's some fireworks for you. And then that was because this was a list that I found of top Met postseason home runs. And I'm going to go out of order here because there's a number 4. I'm skipping number 5 for a sec. We talked about number 3 with Al Weiss. Number 2 with Lenny Dykstra is what you're going to hear. Number 1 is the Ray Knight home run. I don't think I have to tell Mets fans that until, who knows what happens the rest of this postseason. When he hit that home run, it's one of the 1986. You guys know about it. All right, so this one, the Lenny Dykstra home run, is technically number 2 on this list, and we'll get to why I'm going on an order after. But this one is Lenny Dykstra, bottom of the 9th.
Hit to right.
Against the Astros.
Going back. It's gone.
Lenny Dykstra's knocking out a home run, eventually trading in that orange for jail suit orange, I believe, at some point. But yeah, the number 5 on this list is one I remember very, very well. It was only back in 1999, so for me, that was 25 years ago. Oh, son of a bitch. Wow. That's hurtful. That made me feel way too old to remember this pretty clearly. I remember it raining and everything because, again, against the Braves, because why not against the Braves? That's part of the rivalry. That's why did I say it right that time? Rivalry? That's why Mets are one of my least favorite teams ever, but, that's what happens when you're a Braves fan. This was Game 5, 99, NLCS, Robin Ventura. The Braves let the Mets come all the way back in extra innings. And then they let him load the bases for this.
Well, the Braves have to play the infield in now. They have to come home with anything hit on the ground.
And the outfield is also shallow.
And he says that, and it becomes infamous as the walk-off Grand Slam single because he doesn't need to. It's over. It was extra innings. One run did it. But, they mobbed him because it was absolutely crazy and asinine. So, hopefully these big things will be continuing for the Mets and Yankees in this postseason, and I'll be able to play more cool clips like this. And who knows, who else will those clips include on Monday? Padres or Dodgers or Guardians or Yankees, huh? Let's come back, talk NFL football and this whole fun weekend we got coming up. It is the Sports Show, Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1. That is an extremely accurate assessment. I am not Brian Higgins, but I am the guy from the K-Rock Morning Show. You are right. I like your analysis, sir. There's a burp for you. I like that. Thanks, dude. Mike's good people. Vast. Trucktober. $14,000. Hey now. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 ba. Take advantage of Trucktober. Your mom loves Trucktober because of the big back seats. Oh my God. It's crazy. Forgot to promote anything last time. Frick ass. Frick ass that I am. Judy, let's buy some Jeep. Judy, get some Jeep. Some Judy Jeep. Hey, Susan. Susan, we're going to get your wish here of a maybe Yankees Mets World Series. I don't know. See if the Padres or Dodgers or Tigers or Guardians have anything to say about that. Here we go.
Visit par-k.com. ESPN 97.7 and 100.1. Watch live on qsportstalk.com.
Jumping music, slick DJs, fog machines and laser rays. Look at weekend because weekends were jumping music, slick DJs, fog machines and laser rays. Look at weekend 'cause here I come because weekends were made for fun. I work hard.
Sports show. The sports show. That's my show. That's me. That's me right here. I am in Syracuse. So anybody out there is like, this new ESPN national guy sucks. No, I'm your new sucky local ESPN guy, okay? I see Kyle McCord several times a week. What do you think about that? Huh? So now you're slowly learning that, and I think next week as well, you can call in if you would like and has us a chat. 315-437-7644. Do a little whatnot. I don't care what it is. We'll talk about anything you want, man. What you guys got going on this weekend? I think there's Apple Fest during the day tomorrow, Saturday. That way, at night, this whole weekend, I'm pointing at all you out there, can go to Spectacular Stroll. We got a cool little, it's not so scary at all. In fact, it's not so scary that we call it CNY's Not So Scary Family Walkthrough Halloween Experience, the Spooktacular Stroll. And I think we can officially confirm the dinosaurs aren't real. So, it's not that big a deal, but, whatever. I thought they were real dinosaurs. So, okay. But anyway, yeah, let's see. What's tonight? Tonight is it's a family night. Oh, adorable. You guys got families. Losers. Bring your kids. You got kids too. Oh my God, that's even worse. I'm just kidding. But no, for real though, it's wicked fun. You can tire your kids out and you walk them through the woods, and there's a whole bunch of scenes and stuff, and they'll really enjoy it because it's Halloween stuff. Kids love that crap. And there's Witch's Way, a Ghost Barnyard, a Pumpkin Patch, a Skeleton Graveyard, Spider Forest, Creepy Castle, Villain's Village, Mummy Mansion, and the Dinosaur Dungeon. Each section with large structures, LED lights. There's really something for everybody. It'll be a wicked good time. I know that my family went last night, and my dog put his face through a pumpkin thing and took a picture. Made him a pumpkin. I like that. Not a real pumpkin, though, I don't think. I don't know how that all works. All right, I know I said I was going to talk some NFL real quick here, but I wanted to just kind of crisscross worlds, if you will, because there is an SU game tomorrow night, and I'm not going to be able to tell you guys this later on. So if we could here, let me just bring that back up. If for you guys that listen to me during the morning show, you know that I make poor Josh do all the interviews, and he interviews Coach Fran Brown, and we get certain answers that we get. And but I wanted you guys to hear my crossover audience that's coming over from K-Rock in the morning show and all that, and Cocoa Pumps and all the stupid crap we do, to check out some of this, because you may have missed it while watching other things with me. This is from the Coach Show last night. It's also during Cocoa Puffs. Just some fun little answers to help my K-Rock audience get a little more acclimated. I know this is ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1, but you guys got to learn to share.
This question here, we know, Coach, Fran, you've talked about your favorite place you like to take some time off on vacation when you get a chance to down in the Bahamas. Yeah. The question is for Coach Robinson. Is there a spot that you like to, when you want to unplug and in between when you get a chance to go on vacation, get out of town, where do you go? Where do you like to go?
Yeah, well, when we take the kids with us, the kids love when we go to Jamaica. But when it's just me and my wife for her birthday and our anniversary, we're usually Turks and Caicos.
Nice getaway. Good for you.
They do that from that private plane. They drop the kids back off.
That's Coach Fran busting some chops.
They just fly all over. They do that all like that.
Good for you.
So the busting little chops there, talking about a private plane action, but then later on in the coach's show, there is this question.
There was a question earlier when you were talking about joking about, I'm assuming it was a joke about Coach Robinson's private plane that he takes to Turks and Caicos.
I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. No, this not. I'm playing around.
That's a real thing. The question was, any chance you'd be able to get Paulie on that plane
I mean,
for a
his
road
son
trip?
gotta go. You know he drove. Did they tell you he drove to Vegas?
Yeah.
All the way to Vegas.
Yeah, Paulie won't fly, so he drove. So how long was it?
38 hours.
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, it was like
2.5 days.
To work.
So it was
to work the
50+
game.
Hours. Really?
Yeah.
Well, we slept.
I appreciate you. That's insane. There's no way I'm doing that.
So, see, those are some of the fun answers that you can get from Fran Brown. I don't want to bore this audience with the crossover. I was going to play our Fran Brown interview. Well, I mean, you guys, you get the gist, man. You guys see how it is. We got to crack his shell. He's got a thick shell, and once you get into it, like you see with those answers, and you have some fun with them, I think Josh and I just need to show up at the coach's show. I got to skip Cocoa Puffs or do Cocoa Puffs on the way there, and then just crack his shell because you get better answers from other places from Coach, who is always game ready, and I can't wait to watch tomorrow night's game live on a television or a radio near you as Syracuse travels not to the Dome, but further down south to play NC State and their football team in a football game for football stuff. Something like that. All right, so last night, NFL game, Thursday night football, 49ers Seahawks. Actually a pretty good game, if you ask me. Other than there's a couple boring moments or whatever, but let's just pick it right up here. The 49ers, what you're going to hear is they get a pick at the 1 yard line pretty damn quick, like real quick. I mean, they pick off Geno Smith, and I'm not happy with that because, again, we heard yesterday, I have him on my fantasy team, and he threw 2 picks last night. And then there's a huge Mason run, the running back for the 49ers, who actually ended up going down with a sprained AC joint. And then Deebo Samuel has that huge 70-plus yard touchdown catch. George Kittle catches a couple touchdowns. It's really kind of more 49ers than it seems.
Trips to the left this time. Hangs in the pocket. Fires too deep and intercepted at the 1 yard line. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. Toss back. Nice hole. Breaking tackles.
Nice what?
Mason. Inside the 40. Witherspoon chasing him down. He can't get him. But at the very end, he is taken down after a great block early on by Trent Williams. Can't think of anybody who loves to play the game more than Kittle. Purdy escaping again. Backing away. Throwing. Caught. To the 10-yard line goes Juwan Jennings, who has emerged this season.
Utilizing the tools that they taught him, but giving it his own personality.
Purdy dancing, wide open, making the grab. Samuel, the tackle is missed. Deebo off to the end zone.
Here he goes.
Touchdown 49ers.
Big one. That's what she said.
76 yards. Rush 4. Dancing in the pocket. Intercepted. Picked off by Green. Purdy, shoulder shake, throws into traffic. Kittle, touchdown, his second. Five wide here. Bosa trying to come from Smith's left. Pass is caught. Ball is out. But Seattle will recover it. Durendo is the running back. Start on the ground. And Durendo out in front. Down the sideline. Being chased. One man to beat. and that man stops him, but at the 4-yard line.
The backup for Mason, who had gotten hurt at that point.
Oh, he's going to his wife.
Check.
He's
Well,
going to it.
that'll seal the deal.
And there it is, man. The Niners taking care of business last night on Thursday Night Football. I mean, wow. That had some fantasy implications. I don't know what type of scoring system you guys use, but for my system, I know that Geno Smith still got me some good points, and then I had Kenneth Walker who got me okay points. So I mean, we're not looking too good yet. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not looking too good yet. But what does look good is this weekend's NFL schedule, my friends. There is a litany of games. How about we talk top games? I think there's a bunch of them because that's how NFL seasons work. They play games, a bunch of them like that. But let's go backward, shall we? I think probably the fifth most intriguing game, Chargers-Broncos. The Chargers are getting some people back healthy. They got J.K. Dobbins, who is running like crazy this season. He's looking good. The Broncos defense is looking way better than I think they maybe should, but a lot of people said the Broncos defense was going to be this good. It was just going to be dependent on Bo Nix, which it will be as the Chargers and the Broncos go at it in Denver. The rookie quarterback looking to maybe build off of last week. And then I think number 4, I think it's going to be Bills-Jets. Most interesting. This could flip-flop. I don't know how good of a game this could be. This might be a blowout. We'll talk more about it Monday, but the Bills could blow out the Jets. Not really convinced that Aaron Rodgers is going to really do anything here. So that one, I think, number 4 for intriguingness around the game with the firing of the head coach. If you had not heard, no breaking news. Nothing today. Number 3 for intriguing, I think Cardinals-Packers might be more intriguing than people think. You got Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison, James Conner on the Cardinals, some other weapons. Their defense is kind of iffy, which looks good on the other side because Jordan Love is going to be back. They'll have Romeo Doubs back, some of their weapons. Their defense looks fun. I think that game weirdly could be one of the most interesting games of the weekend. So that should be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. Number 2. Lions Cowboys. Although, as a Cowboys fan, full disclosure, I'm a very realistic Cowboys fan. I will tell you this. I'm one of the more realistic Cowboys fans that you will probably find. I think this game could be an absolute disaster for the Cowboys. The Lions have the perfect mix of things to just mess with the Cowboys. They're coming off a bye week. So anybody that was a little dinged up for the first few weeks, they'll be back. Jared Goff's coming off an 18-for-18 game passing. So he's blown up. They've got 2 really good running backs, one of the better wide receivers in the game at Amon-Ra St. Brown. Dallas is coming into the start of one of the toughest parts of their schedule. So, I mean, that could end up being real iffy for Dallas. Although this is always one of those games where Dallas surprises people and they hang with them because then they will play a terrible team next week and get stomped. So who the hell knows? And then I think the most intriguing game of the NFL schedule this weekend is a Washington Commanders, 4-1 against the Ravens, 3-2. Derrick Henry has been an absolute monster this season. 572 yards, 6 touchdowns. They're just starting to get things going with Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. They could end up being, quite possibly, one of the most dangerous running attacks in the history of the NFL. Because how do you stop that? I don't know. That should be one hell of an NFL schedule. And then, of course, there's a bunch of other games. You got the Colts versus the Titans, Houston, New England, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, the Browns, and the Eagles. You got Sunday Night Football, the Bengals, and the Giants. Why was that not flexed out of Sunday Night Football? Oh, my gosh. Falcons, Carolina. So that is going to be one hell of a Sunday. How's about this? You want to switch up the final topic? You got a couple minutes left. 315-437-7644. But we're going to talk the big ESPN college football games. There'll be some games on ESPN college football, but all of the big college football games this weekend. We'll see what's on schedule in the NCAA. Coming back to ESPN Radio 97.7, 100.1, The Sports Show. Oh, I'm running out of words. It's my 80th broadcast of the week. I don't got anything left. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Oh, boy. One more segment. One more. Badger, if you could please not hit your wall on the other side of the studio or in your office, please. Thank you. I'm trying to do a professional radio broadcast. No. That was Barney, Susan. I just say my dog because it's easier. That was just Barney. I also did not go to that at all. You tell him. Just kidding, Tony. He's big. He'll punch. I don't want to get hit.
Board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. In my 12 years of practice as a reproductive urologist, I've helped many guys with ED.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
It really wasn't easy before. You had to take time out of your day, come to a physical office, and see a specialist like me in person. Now, through HIMSS.com, you can get world-class sexual health care and a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online process. It starts with a free assessment from a medical provider licensed in your state.
I kinda gotta pee, kinda gotta pee, kinda gotta pee, kinda gotta pee, gotta pee. I'll be all right, Susan. I just gotta stop talking. I did the show Monday, the show Tuesday, the show Monday, the sports show Monday, the show Tuesday, the sports show Tuesday, the show Wednesday, the sports show Wednesday, the show Thursday, the sports show Thursday, Cocoa Puffs Thursday, the show Friday, the sports show Friday. I'm done. I'm all done. Thank God, it's like 2 minutes left. One two 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 two. You don't know that. Here we go. Last one. Almost done.
Watch your favorite ESPN Syracuse sports talk shows on QSportsTalk.com.
Jumpin' music, slick DJs,
Try that again. Here we go. Last little bit of me for the week. The 315 with Brian Higgins is up next. And then you got all weekend of SU coverage, man, right here. Just keep it right here for all the SU stuff, pregame and postgame. And the game will be over here on TK99. There's all sorts of stuff. But there are some other college football games this week if you're interested. Before I get on out of here, Cal and Pitt's on tomorrow. The Alabama transfer is leading Pitt. Do some pretty big wins. That'll be a pretty cool game. Also, a game you want to check out tomorrow night, 11 o'clock at night, but it features the most exciting player in all of college football for Boise State and Ashton Genty. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to, if I can, I might be up that late. I don't know. Number 16, Utah and Arizona State is on tonight. If you're looking for something to watch tonight, tomorrow, South Carolina and Alabama. Does Alabama bounce back? Does Alabama bounce back? The line's 21.5 for Alabama. Jeez. Kansas State, Colorado on tomorrow night as well. You can see Deion Sanders coach a football team, and it really has nothing to do with watching it. But, oh, well, cool. Iowa State, West Virginia on tomorrow as well. Penn State, USC. And then the two bigums, before I get on up out of here, would be number 1 Texas at number 18 Oklahoma. The Red Rivalry Shootout is on tomorrow. And then 7:30 tomorrow night, Ohio State, Oregon. That is a huge one. But none bigger than Syracuse, NC State. Who wins? Who knows? All of us because of the awesome sports. Thank you guys for letting me have fun this week. Will I be back next week? I have no idea. It's the Sports Show with Cody Mack, ESPN Radio 97.7 and 100.1.